Hi, good evening, or is it good morning or good afternoon from myself in London, England, or to you guys all over the world, wherever you're living. This is your host, your guy himself, DLG repping, and I've just checked the score of the Wolverhampton Wanderers v Tottenham game, and it's currently Wolverhampton Wanderers 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. Yeah, yeah, Tottenham winning. You know, those words coming out of an Arsenal fan's mouth makes me feel sick. Yeah, Spurs are 1-0 up. God knows who got the goal, but I couldn't care less. Unless it's Son and Harry Kane, then you know how good they are. You know, we all know how good they are. However, I'm here to talk about the context on my channel, and that's why I'm doing this. So, excuse me. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, I'll bring you more football context. Raul Jimenez has stated that he will be at the game v Tottenham Hotspur after a month ago that he fractured his skull through a collision with David Luiz, and you have to hand it to him. He did his job. He went up in the air that day. I think he won the header, but Luiz came flying in with an attempt to score from a corner, and he just couldn't make it, and Jimenez scored. Well, Jimenez, cracked his skull. Well, not cracked it completely, but fractured his skull, and he was in some pain. Other than that, obviously he was in some pain. So other than that, he hasn't played since over a month ago, and it's good to know that he'll be there, winning these boys on to get a result against the scum that we love to call them. However, they're 1-0 down, and at the moment, so there's still plenty of time left for Wolves to get in an equaliser. There was an article on the BBC Interactive about it, but I can't really find it. Well, I can't find it because it's gone, should I say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look on the Sky Sports app here, and I'm going to read you a little bit of what's been said. It says here, Nuno Espirito Santo says Wolves are prepared to act quickly in the January transfer window to make up for the terrible absence of Raul Jimenez. The Mexico striker Jimenez suffered a fractured skull following a clash of heads with David Luiz last month, and no time frame has been put on the 29-year-old's return. Portuguese teenager Fabio Silva scored his first goal following his club record 35 million move from Porto in September. A late penalty in Monday's 2-1 defeat at Burnley. Following his move from Porto in September, a late penalty in Monday's 2-1 defeat at Burnley. I've read that wrong. Sorry about that, viewers. But Nuno says Wolves are ready to move when the transfer window reopens on January 2nd. That's bull. That's January the 1st, that should be. We are preparing, Nuno said ahead of Sunday's home game with Tottenham. There is no day that we don't speak to each other. The manager and the technical staff, Scott Sellers, general football manager, technical every day. Of course, we have to rebalance our squad. It's still a long season ahead of us. The loss of Jimenez, who has scored 48 goals in 2.5 years at Monaco, was a huge blow for Wolves, and the impact on the team was said to be the equivalent of Spurs losing their star striker Harry Kane. I will not compare it, but I would say the absence of Raul is very important to us, Nuno said. We feel it and we feel it since the moment it happened. It is a huge blow because it is not only what he does on the pitch, but what he means for the squad, the confidence that the players have in him, the belief that until the last minute that he is going to put it inside the goal. I will not compare the other teams, but I will admit that I will admit that for us, his absence is terrible. Wolves have lost 3 of their 4 games since Jimenez was injured on November 29 to fall into the bottom half of the Premier League. Wow. It just shows you, it just goes to show that Raul Jimenez was important to Wolves, and his goals contributed a lot. 48 goals in 2.5 years at Molineux. It's no mean feat. And he is a big part of their team. And for me, he is exceptionally great in the air, good with his feet as well, scores loads of goals and important ones as well. So Wolves fans, let me know in my comment section below. So yeah, Wolverhampton Wanderers fans, do you feel that Jimenez will ever play for the club again? Let me know your thoughts and your opinions in my comment section below. And while you're leaving your comment section, while you're leaving your thoughts and opinions in my comment section below, please help me smash the thumbs up like button, and please do help me to subscribe to this channel. That's myself, DLG Repping. Right, moving on, and that's Guardiola. And Pep has stated that he will want to do his best to protect Sergio Aguero. Guardiola intends to protect Aguero. Manchester City manager Pep Guardiola still intends to protect Sergio Aguero, even though it might mean his side head into their most difficult spell of the season without an orthodox striker. Aguero came on for 30 minutes in Saturday's league win over Newcastle. He has made 4 appearances totaling 66 minutes within 2.5 weeks in his latest comeback attempt from a knee injury he suffered in June. I love this guy. I need him, said Guardiola. Right. So he's had a knee injury in June. He came on within 30 minutes to go. So there's more protection on Sergio Aguero than meets the eye for me, and he wants to make sure that he's in fit condition for him to take part in Manchester City's campaign, well, in Manchester City's whole campaign and Premier League games, etc. In all competitions for the rest of the season. He's their big striker for me, the highest Man City goal scorer in the club's history, and Guardiola will protect him for as long as he sees that he is prepared and fit 100%. And they do go into a difficult spell, as it's been said, without an orthodox striker, and that's going to be tough on them. Right, let's get into. That's going to be tough on them, but I still feel that Man City will have Jesus to play in a lone number 9 role, and he'll have something to say in Man City's quest to get into the top 4 at least. So, Man City fans, are you happy for Guardiola to protect Aguero for as long as it takes? Leave it in the comment section below, your thoughts and your opinions. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking about Sunday's gossip column. And speaking of Man City, young midfielder Phil Foden is a target for Real Madrid, who believe they could exploit the 20-year-old's frustration at a lack of playing time to bring him to Spain. Now, I wonder if Phil Foden would entertain this. Real Madrid, a move abroad from his family, or bring his family to Spain and let them settle down at Real Madrid. For me, I feel that he should stay at Man City. I think them attacking midfield prowess is a different skill, and it's going to be a big ask for him to get into the first team week in, week out, game by game. I think the best thing for him is to stay in Man City and fight for a place in the midfield. And that's according to the Sunday Mirror. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired, as you can see by the yawn. Fighting sleep, am I? Juventus are considering a January move to lure former midfielder Paul Pogba back to Turin, but United have been told to accept a bid of about 50 million, according to Eurosport. West Brom's goalkeeper Sam Johnson could be a target for Leeds United or Brighton of Albion should they get relegated from the Premier League. Well, they've picked up a big point against Liverpool, and he made a big save with a minute to go, and he got the slightest of fingertips to tip it round the back stick, and it was a very good save. Otherwise, Firmino scored another late goal at Anfield. Arsenal's first team squad are split on the exile of 32-year-old Mesut Ozil, with a group of senior players supporting the Germans' reinstatement, and that's according to the Sunday Telegraph. Now, I obviously had a feeling or some suspicion that Ozil being left out would not go down well with the experienced players, and it showed in the last 7-8 weeks when we were off form, losing matches, dropping points galore, apart from yesterday. And it seems to be, according to what has been said by the Sunday Telegraph, that the senior players are in support of Ozil being brought back into the team, and they are putting out they are making it, well, they're putting out something. I don't know if it's a petition or whatnot, but they're putting it out there that they would like to see Ozil back in the Arsenal squad. Well, Mikel Arteta seems to be stubborn enough to resist any plea and whatnot. And it's been made clear in public, according to what I'm reading here. I say that we should get shot of him and let's bring in a number 10, or you go with Raul Smith for the rest of the season. I mean, he did himself no harm at all with the fantastic performance he put in against Chelsea. He was fearless, hungry, and determined to stake his place in the first team, along with a number of young individual players such as Reece Nelson, who should have been in the squad. I don't know how he never made the squad or the squad bench. Ainsley Maitland-Niles we have, who I feel that should be starting that game. Obviously we've got Martinelli and the impressive Bukayo Saka, who can go on to be our player of the season. Anyway, moving on. Wolves manager Nuno Espirito Santo has defended Spain international Adama Traore after the winger's inconsistent season. That's written by the Daily Mirror here. And Wolves might turn to Real Madrid striker Luka Jovic or Liverpool striker Divock Origi to supplement their attacking options in January. That's written by the Express and the Star. Now, Wolverhampton Wanderers fans, another question for you guys. Who would you prefer, Divock Origi of Liverpool or Luka Jovic of Real Madrid? I know which one I'll be going for, and I'll go with the impressive Jovic. I think he would fit into your style of play a lot better than Divock Origi. I might be wrong, but if you've got an opinion, then leave it in my comment section below. And one more before I go, and that is Arsenal have reservations of over-signing Lyon's French midfielder Hassam Aouar, but are considering a move for Borussia Dortmund's 24-year-old German midfielder Julian Brandt says the Athletic via Sun on Sunday. And I'm gonna read one more article, in fact, because this is an interesting one, Arsenal fans. Former Liverpool and Newcastle United manager Benitez could be a managerial target for Arsenal if the club decide to sack Mikel Arteta's Sunday Express. Well, they've got something. They must have got their sources from somewhere, the Sunday Express, because the pressure has been on Mikel Arteta. I suppose him getting a win over Chelsea will ease the pressure off slightly, but not by a country mile. He is not out of the doghouse unless he starts producing consistent victorious performances. Otherwise, there's more pressure on him, But we'll see what happens when we go away to Brighton of Albion, and then go away to West Brom on Saturday the 2nd of January. We shall see. Other than that, I'm going to wrap it up here and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, once again, thank you for listening, thank you for tuning in, thank you for watching and putting up with me. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon with a preview of Brighton of Albion v Arsenal. That's our away game, and that's a big 6-pointer. I'll be giving you my preview of that game and my team selection and my 9 substitutions on the bench. Otherwise, if you've got an opinion or thoughts that you want to leave in the comment section below, then please do so. Please help me by smashing the thumbs up like button, and if you can, and if you want to, please help me to subscribe to my channel and spread the word to your friends and your family. The more subscribers, the better. And speaking of which, 73 subscribers. Couldn't get 100 by Christmas, but I could still get 100 by the 12th of January. And I say the 12th of January because I've been a YouTuber since the 12th of January of last year. So let's keep the channel growing with the number of subscribers. So smash that subscribe button left, right and centre galore, passionately and abundantly. Please help me to subscribe to my channel. You know where the subscribe button is, on the top left hand corner. Please help me to do that, or your top right hand corner. And I'll keep the football context fresh and updated as possible. And you guys have got to do your part by smashing the thumbs up like button, but subscribing to the channel. And like I always say, spread the word to your friend and your relatives. Otherwise, have a good evening. If you're going to bed early, have a good rest. See you soon. I'm out of here. Be nice.